Muhammad Ali is going to start, and then Ryan is going to start, and then we're going to continue the program with your loudest salawat. Allahumma salli
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Inna atainakal kautsar falli labbaika wanal inna saniyaka qulabtal qulullahu ahad Allahu samad lam yalid walam yulad walam yakul lahu kufuwan ahad. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Al-Rahmanirrahim. Maliki yawmiddin. Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in. Ihdina as-siratal mustaqim. Ihdina as-siratal ladzina an'amta 'alaihim ghayril maghdubi 'alaihim waladdallin. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Allahumma kulli walikal Uchitrimin Hassan Saladuka Alayhim Gil Wala Abahihi Fizahata Ufi Kulle Sa'a Waliyo Wahafiza Wakaido Wanasira Wadaliyo Waina Hatta Tuskinahu Azaka Tawa Utamahu Fiha Tavila Masalila Muhammad Wale Muhammad Labbaik ya Huzail Labbaik ya Huzail Labbaik ya Huzail
Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. You're gonna do first? Okay, we're gonna start with the kids' speeches. Yeah. Can we start with Huzail? With the loudest salawat. Allah.
Assalamu alaikum. Wa alaikum assalam. Salawat ala Muhammad. My name is Huzail, and I'm going to talk about super cool things we can learn from the event of Karbala. It's an old story but feels like it's happened yesterday. It can help us be better kids today, cool, right? Wali Imam Hussain has taught us many lessons. I want to share 5 big lessons. Want to know what they are? Let's find out. Lesson number 1 is always to do the right thing. Imam Hussain always did was right even when it was really hard. Like if you see someone being mean to your friend or a country being mean to other countries and its people, you should help your friend or the people who are being oppressed. If it might be a bit scary, but is it the right thing to do? The second lesson is to be super kind, like Imam Hussain and his family shared their water even when they didn't have much. That's so nice. We can be kind too. Maybe you can share your snack with a friend who forgot theirs, or help your mom set the table. Small kind things people happy, which makes Allah even more. Ask from where have you learned this? From Imam Hussain. This will encourage others to learn about Imam Hussein. Islam in Allah. Lesson number 3. It is about being brave. Imam Hussein was very brave. Like when you have to give a speech in class like me right now, or when you try a food. Being brave doesn't mean you're not scared. It means you're doing something even if you're a little scared. The 4th lesson is about saying sorry and being friends. Again, even when people were mean, Imam Hussein forgave them. Like Hazrat sometimes. Our friends might make us sad, but if we forgive them, we can.
MashaAllah. MashaAllah, Huzail. Now I'd like to call Ayeza with a loud salawat. Allah.
محمد وآل محمد صلوات
Assalamu alaikum, my dear friends. Today we are going to talk about something really special. We're going to learn about the amazing role that women and children played in spreading the important message of Karbala. Are you ready to discover some incredible heroes? Let's begin. You all know about the brave Imam Hussein alayhi salam and what happened in Karbala, right? But did you know that after the battle, it was mostly women and children who kept Imam Hussein's message alive? Isn't that amazing? Let's start with the brave Sayyidah Zainab alayhi salam. She was Imam Hussein's sister. After the battle of Karbala, when many brave men had to be martyred, Zainab stood up strong. Even though she was sad and tired, she did something incredibly brave. Did you know what she did? Zainab alayhi salam started telling everyone about what happened in Karbala. She spoke in front of big crowds and even to the mean ruler Yazid. Can you imagine how scary that must have been? But Zainab wasn't afraid. She knew it was important for people to know the truth. Now let me ask you something. Have you ever had to speak in front of your class? Was it a little scary? Well, imagine how Sayyidah Zainab alayhi salam felt speaking to hundreds of people, but she did it because she knew it was the right things to do. There was also young children who played a big part. One of them was Imam Hussein's son, Al-Yaskar. He was just a baby, but his story touched so many hearts, and Sakina, Imam Hussein's young daughter, showed so much patience and strength even when things were really tough. Another important person was Imam Zainul Abidin alayhi salam. He was very sick during the Battle of Karbala, but afterwards he worked hard to teach people about what happened. He wrote beautiful prayers that we still read today. Now you might be thinking, well, I'm just a kid, what can I do? Well, let me tell you something exciting. You can do a lot. Now, just like the children of Karbala, you can spread good messages. How can you ask? Well, when you learn something good, you can share it with your friends. When you see someone being treated unfairly, you can speak up. When someone needs help, you can be there for them. You tell people about the story of Imam Hussein and Karbala, and above all, tell the society about the true Islam, which was taken over by the wrongful rulers after the death of Prophet Muhammad. The message of Kabir needs to be shared. Remember Sayyidina Zainab alayhi salam and the children of Karbala didn't have social media or phones, but they still managed to spread their far and wide. They used the most powerful tool, their voice and their actions. So what can we learn from these brave women and children? We learn that no matter how old we are or whether we're a boy or a girl, we can do all important things. We learned that speaking the truth and standing up for what's right is super important, and we learn that even in the toughest time, we can be strong and help others. Next time you learn something new about our faith or something being a good person, think about how you can share it with others. Maybe you can tell your friends or help someone in need or even give a speech like this one. Remember, my young friends, your future, like the women and children of Karbala, you have the power to make the world a better place. You can spread message of kindness, bravery, and faith. So let's promise to be like Sayyidina Zainab alayhi salam and the children of Karbala. Let's be brave, speak the truth, and always try to help others. Together we can keep the spirit of Karbala alive in our hearts and in the world around us. Thank you for listening. May Allah bless you all and give you the strength to be amazing heroes. I know we all can be.
Now I'd like to call Zayan with your loudest salawat. Allah.
Assalamu alaikum. Today I want to tell you about someone very special, our beloved Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him and his family. Imagine being someone so kind and wise that everyone that knew him loved him. That's exactly who our Prophet was. Prophet Muhammad was born in Mecca, a city in Saudi Arabia, over 1400 years ago. Even as a young boy, he was known for always telling the truth. People called him Al-Alim, which means the trustworthy. Being honest made everyone trust and respect him. When Prophet Muhammad grew up, he often went to the cave of Hijra, to think and pray. It was the cave that something amazing happened. An angel named Jibreel appears with a message from Allah. That was the beginning of Prophet Muhammad's mission as a prophet. Prophet Muhammad had a very important job to teach people about Islam and how to be good. He taught us to be kind and help those in need and always speak the truth. He showed us how to pray and how to remember Allah in everything we do. One of the most beautiful things about Prophet Muhammad was he treated others well. He was gentle and patient, even when people who were unkind to him. Let me tell you a story that shows how patient and kind he was. Once a man came to Prophet Muhammad for help. The Prophet gave him what he needed, but the man was still unsatisfied and spoke rudely. Instead of getting angry, Prophet Muhammad just smiled. The Prophet replied, The Prophet's friends were shocked and asked, How can you be so patient with him? The Prophet replied, The best of you
are those who have the best of you are those who have the best manners and character. Then he turned to the man and gave him even more smiles. The man was so surprised at the Prophet's kindness that he couldn't help but smile too. From that day on, whenever people saw the man, he was always smiling and being kind to others. This story teaches us that kindness can change people's hearts, and sometimes it can make a grumpy person smile. Prophet Muhammad loves children very much. He would play with them, give them rides on his back. And would always greet them with a smile. He taught us that being nice to children is very important in Islam. The Prophet also taught us that to respect our parents and elders. He said that paradise lies under the feet of our mothers. This means if we make our mother happy, Allah we will be rewarded greatly by Allah. Our Prophet is not just a teacher, but also a great leader. He unites people and taught them how to live together in peace. He showed us that all humans are equal, regardless of their race or wealth. This teaches us to treat everyone with kindness and respect. One of the most important things Prophet Muhammad One of the most important things the Prophet Muhammad taught us is to always seek knowledge. He says seeking knowledge is wajib upon every Muslim. This means that learning new things, whether it is about religion or the world around us, or worship. As we come to the end of our talk, let's think about how we can follow the examples of our beloved Prophet in our daily lives. Can we be more truthful? Can we be kinder to others? Even when it's difficult, can we remember to thank Allah for the blessings in our life? Remember, dear friends, that Prophet Muhammad was sent as a mercy to all worlds. By following his teaching and trying our best to be good, we can spread that mercy to everyone around us. Inshallah. Thank you.